32 for Gomez compared to Palacios, 25. The height advantage going to the women from Chile, as well as the reach. And the weight 106 to 105.2 as we get this bout ready to go. Beatriz.
Continuamos con mucha más acción. Este duelo en la división peso átomo. We continue with much more action this bout. In the atomweight division, los jueces son, the judges are Manuel Marquez Jr., Peter Samoyski, and Richard Green Jr. Y ahora, damas y caballeros, llegó el momento de un combate global. En la esquina azul, in the blue corner, wearing red and blue, vestida de rojo y azul. Su peso oficial, 106 libras. She tipped the scale at 106 pounds. Esta noche entra a la jaula invicta como profesional con 4 victorias tonight. She enters la jaula undefeated as a pro with 4 victories. De Santiago de Chile, Melissa Gómez. Introducing the red corner, la esquina roja, wearing black, vestida de negro. Su peso oficial, 105.2 libras. Her official weight, 105.2 pounds. Con un récord profesional de 7 victorias, 3 derrotas y un empate. With a pro record of 7 victories, 3 losses and 1 draw. De sangre mexicana, Mexico City, México. Ana La Guerrera Palacios. El referee, Christopher Miñoki.
Okay. Escúchame todo el tiempo, cuídate todo el tiempo. Si quieres tocar guantes, toca. Buena suerte a los dos.
The gloves are touched. The respect is there. Ana Palacios. Did she go through the mental hurdle? Is she the old Ana
Listen,
Palacios?
she's got to answer those questions, Rodolfo. There's no doubt. But what I think this fight is, Mexican MMA versus South American MMA. Like, how developed are these? Mexico, we know has been doing it longer, but Chile has really come on strong.
Stepping up, and we've seen some of them compete inside La Jaula.
The rivalry is starting to become very iconic in Combate Global.
I think that's right. I think that is right.
And we saw some folks out there in the stands representing La Roja. That's for the Chile soccer team. Gomez, known for that boxing footwork.
Look at a good head movement, too. Right? We don't see so much good head. Whoop. Oh, there.
She has great head movement, Campbell.
Fast.
What could be that could be very frustrating for Ana, Alex.
Yeah. Melissa Gomez likes to work in diagonals. She's very elusive. She's bouncing around, and Ana Palacios is definitely looking at her time to shoot in for a takedown, but she's going to have to pepper in like a barrage of punches to close that distance and be able to get a takedown against Melissa Gomez, who had a lot of practice evading takedowns against Katie Perez, a jiu-jitsu specialist. So we'll be able to see what Ana Palacios can work in here.
Alex is so right about the angles Melissa's working. Like, it's you can't figure out which way she's coming from. She's got those long legs, and her good footwork, good head movement. It's starting to look tough for Ana already.
Nice high kick there. She likes to switch stances as well, and it's in those switch stances moments that Ana Palacios can capitalize off those openings, because when you're switching stances, you leave some openings on the defensive side. So we'll be able to see if Ana can push up a little bit on that pressure, because if you don't give Melissa Gomez a reason to back up, she's not going to back up.
Gomez Palacios leaving already some dents in that left leg of Gomez, that inner thigh. Gomez entering La Jaula for the 5th time. All her victories have come by way of decision. I'm sure she's hungry to get that first victory by way of stoppage or finish or knockout. Contrary to Ana Palacios, her last time we saw her inside La Jaula was back in December, taking Anastasia Nikolokakos. And that was a defeat for her in the 3rd round by TKO. And she said she's over that mental hurdle. She feels good, feels confident, and she wants to prove not only to herself but to the world
Well, she looks better in this fight than she did
does.
in December.
Yeah, she came. You could tell that confidence is in there as she stepped inside La Jaula. More focused, more calm. She said she's been working a lot of that mental game, not just on her technique. Although she has put a lot of hours in jiu-jitsu, Alex. She says she's training a lot of in jiu-jitsu tournaments, both gi and no gi.
Yes, and it's very interesting because a nice takedown.
And that's where Ana likes it, but she got right back up.
And it's interesting because Ana Palacios said she wasn't mentally there last time, but Melissa said physically she had a cold, and now we're getting a little heated. So we're not going to see some of that lack of cardio from Melissa Gomez, who said she was struggling getting over a cold in her last fight. But right now, the Chilena content to play from the outside, really leading the dance.
I love this fight. I love these women. I love Combate.
Yes, we love our women here at Combate Global on the best platform, Fuse TV, celebrating the badass women that make this sport great.
Chingona.
They don't take any easy routes here. Our women come for a W. They don't try to protect their records, and we're seeing it right here, right now.
Or win on points. They don't try to win on points.
No, they ain't pickleball.
Yeah, they ain't pickleball. My darling wife, if you're watching, I know you love the pickleball.
By the way, great axe kick attempt there from Gomez.
Yeah, and Gomez really starting to put some money in the bank with those leg kicks. They're adding up here against Ana Palacios, who's going to start feeling those after a while. She's going to have to start checking them a little bit more. And we're going to have to see a little bit more volume. I think working in a double jab to close that distance for Ana Palacios will be key. So it'll be interesting to see what advice she gets from her corner.
Throw punches in bunches.
Yeah, she has to get in there and scrap a little if she wants to go for that takedown. And she has the hand. She has the power. Of course, the confidence on her ground game is on point, but there's no doubt in previous fights that when she has to throw down, she's not shy about it.
Who wins this round, guys?
Oh, great left.
Maybe Ana.
I got to give the nod to Melissa Gomez.
All right. Yeah.
Those hands, man, they're quick, they're fast, they're precise, as she stated in that interview. Great stuff. And this is only the first round.
Wow.
We still got much more to go, and we'll be back with a second chapter.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Combate Global on Fuse. We hope you're enjoying it, because we sure are. We are off for standing on our feet, watching this bout just like all these folks inside the Univision studios. Fireworks in that first round, guys.
Definitely. We saw some awesome kicks from Ana Palacios, who has been doing karate since she was 9 years old. But will we see some of that Mexican boxing come into play here? We know she has some great training partners at Bone Breakers, Yasmin Nahara, and one that we just saw, Regina Tarin. So will we be able to see her mix in and really show the full martial arts spectrum here?
You know, Melissa's it's a weird posture. It's
And we got the open scoring here, that first round going to
Alex
Gomez.
was right. I've told you before, Alex, I'm always wrong.
Oh! Lost her footing for
what
Gomez.
What a scramble.
But Gomez, the precision there with that boxing, and it's so hard to bring the boxing and MMA sometimes with that footwork. There's just
the
certain
setup
people that
is
could really,
different.
Yeah.
They're different sports. They're connected, but you can't get the full torque that you do in boxing because of your foot position.
Well, there's only a few, maybe you can count the people that can do that are able to apply it in MMA and then work on the other departments as well. But you can count them. It's so hard. It's a different thing. That's why they had that big discussion when McGregor made that jump of Mayweather. Oh, yeah, no.
Well, McGregor started as a boxer, though. Right. I mean, he was a boxer before he was an MMA fighter, so that was really his base.
But the stance, as it was molded into MMA footwork.
His jiu-jitsu is very good. I've heard his whiskey's crap, though.
I've never tried it, actually.
I have. I won't say how it tasted, but I just say I have. We'll leave it at that.
I noticed you didn't disagree.
We'll leave it at that.
All right, back to our fight. These fights have been great. This is a great fight. I'm so happy for Ana. She's really putting on a really strong fight. I'm impressed with Melissa. I can't describe her style. It's just like offbeat to me.
Very unorthodox, very confusing. It's a puzzle that many have tried to figure out, and they have not. Just like Ana Palacios here is still strong. Oh, great
Nice!
stiff.
Right on cue. Hasn't figured
Right
it
on the
out and
button.
has a nice 2 straight down the clown's mouth. Getting it done. Now, these two are atom weights, but they're deceptively powerful. And that's why you're seeing a little bit of caution from both of them. Both not wanting to get too deep inside the pocket, because once they start exchanging those uppercuts, overhand rights, you start to taste a little bit of that. And I know the Chilena probably wasn't loving the way that straight 2 fell.
She got a little whiplash out of that, I'm sure. Great insight.
She's loosening up, is Ana Palacios, La Guerrera.
And what's impressive is here that Ana Palacios maybe just 1 or 2 attempts to go to the ground, but the most she's stayed right in there toe-to-toe with Gomez. And then she tried to get that leg. But exchanges, that's all it's been, the story of this fight.
Sometimes when a fighter comes back off a disappointing fight, they want to stand and bang.
Nice
Just
body lock.
show it.
She looked for the trip there. Now she has 2 underhooks, which is Ana Palacios' arm positions up against the cage. Now Melissa Gomez looking to really play her cards right here, because ideally she keeps things at distance. But Ana Palacios is finally at a place where she feels comfortable. And if she could get Melissa Gomez to her back, we've seen Ana Palacios submit another Chilena by Americana. So it could be a story of that if they
By
get
a
to the
what?
ground here. An Americana, a
Americana.
shoulder lock, a key lock.
Ah, I thought you meant the coffee drink.
And that goes back to July of 2021. That was Gloria Bravo, who also trained at Pinto, the gym out there in Chile. But Ana Palacios is that type of fighter that no matter what position she is, if she seems that she's in trouble, never count her out. Going back to the fight with Bo Hyun Park from Korea, seemed that she was knocked out and all of a sudden pulled out the armbar submission.
That was a great fight.
Yeah, sure was.
I feel like we blinked and now we're already with 30 seconds left in the second round here. Straight to the back.
Well, that's when you get much more action, Alex.
Wow.
And the hooks there by Ana Palacios, and it
she
could be
under the chin
dangerous.
with 20 seconds
Maybe the
left.
rear naked
She
choke.
tapped. Oh, yeah.
She is
Oh, yeah.
back in.
Whoa.
She is
Oh,
back in
my
the win
God.
column.
Awesome. Awesome. Great comeback, Anna. Welcome back, Anna. Oh, my God. I got to go in there again for this.
El tiempo oficial, 4 minutos y 39 segundos del round número 2, the official time. 4 minutes and 39 seconds of round number 2. And the winner, by way of submission, la ganadora por sumisión de sangre mexicana, Ana